Hello guys, welcome back to Show Love Celebrity News and Updates, where we bring you the right update and all of what you will like to know. If you are new here, or if at all you are just passing by for the first time, please take some minutes of your time to subscribe, like, comment and hit the notification button so that you will not miss any of my uploads. Swiatek had an interesting complaint after her Indian Wells semi-final win over Marta Kostyuk. Iga Swiatek says constant changes are not the biggest ball problem for players, as the world #1 claims players often don't get enough tournament balls to practice. Since the beginning of 2023, numerous ATP and WTA players have complained about constant ball changing, and many blame this for the increased number of injuries. Nothing has changed at the start of the 2024 season, as there are still many players who complain about the constant changes to the ball. But in Indian Wells, four-time Grand Slam winner Swiatek went a step further, explaining that a bigger problem is that players generally don't receive enough practice balls, making it difficult for them to adapt to the ball they use to accustom in a specific tournament. For sure, adjusting to the balls, it's the most important thing, and to the surface, it's the most important thing in a sport. The one that is going to adapt quicker is going to play better, Swiatek said. We always had the pen balls here, the ones we couldn't really get to practice. I think this is the bigger issue, that we don't get the tournament ball. I think I got one box. So I don't want to be mean, but usually, overall, when we look at the calendar, usually the balls that you are going to get, there's going to be a limited amount. The pros use, for 2-hour practice, I don't know, like 6 cans at least. You're not going to use these balls again, because you need to play with the new ones. Sometimes we struggle with not having enough balls, to do, the whole pre-season with Australia Open balls. I think this is the thing that should be changed first, because it's pretty easy, I think. We can buy it, there's just not enough balls for us to have the tournament balls smiling. So not many people are aware that we don't play with the balls that you can see in store. This week, Emma Raducanu complained that the balls used in Indian Wells were heavy and different from those used in Miami Open. In filing this complaint, Raducanu noted that heavy balls and constant turnovers only increase the risk of a player sustaining a wrist injury or other injury. When Swiatek complained about the lack of practice balls, she also mentioned that the balls used in Indian Wells were particularly complicated, because they were very different from the balls used in other tournaments. Furthermore, the 22-year-old Polish woman revealed that she wasn't even sure if she was playing with the balls that the men in Indian Wells used. Here it was always pretty tricky. The balls were always much different than in other tournaments, Swiatek said. But I got used to them. I'm not sure exactly if we play right now with men's ball, because Taylor Fritz at the beginning of the tournament told me that he thinks that they play with women's. So I'm confused. But I don't care. I like the ball. I would say here it's more about the air and the conditions anyway. So I'm doing fine, and there is no point for me to overanalyze that. The ball conditions in Indian Wells may not be the best, but that's not a problem for Swiatek, who reached her second final in the desert after a 6-2, 6-1 win over Marta Kostyuk on Friday. After Kostyuk served in the first game of the match, Swiatek picked up consecutive breaks in the third and fifth games to win 5 games in a row and take a 5-1 lead. In the 7th game, Kostyuk held serve to end Swiatek's 5-game streak, but that didn't change much as the Pole routinely served for the opener. Thank you for watching to the end. If you have something to tell us about this video, leave your comment on the comment section below. Your comments matters a lot. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video and share. See you next time.